Konnichiwa, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
It's me, General Godzilla. Respect.
Guys are so bland.
Yeah, we are bland, aren't we?
Yes, you are. You can go die for that.
I said I'm General Godzilla.
The first time we're all united, and then me, Dexter's Lab, and Godzilla are the first bland ones here.
Just stop saying that. Respect my authority.
No, you must respect my authority.
No, stop saying that.
Respect my authority, or I shall stick Space Godzilla on you.
Space Godzilla? That's still a thing?
Apparently so.
So
I'm
this...
beating the level, you know, by the way.
Nah, I stopped playing.
Alright, now, so do you know this video is about us and what our specialties are. Tyler is Nintendo wise. Did I just say?
Everything.
Did I just say Godzilla? Alright, let me just get this clear. Godzilla is Tyler, Z-Boy X8 is Alonzo, and Dexter's Lab, which is me, Javon.
Yeah.
So...
And by the way, guys, the reason why Javon's got the spotlight is because this is his video, and like, you know, he's finally uploading something.
Yay! But I just need to get my homework and schoolwork and coursework out the way. What a happy day I've got.
Yeah, well, while you guys are in cold, windy England, I'm in hot,
cold, windy? Dude, it's been hot for the last couple of days.
Really?
Yeah, really hot.
Yeah,
oh, that's shocking.
It's actually been humid, to be honest.
Wow, that's kind of sucker.
My IT room is a hellhole.
Oh yeah, Alonzo, what do you specialize in?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Mainly fighting games.
He's right.
Mainly fighting games, adventure games, and like, you know, like hack and slashers, beat 'em ups, you know, anything to do with punching and kicking. Interesting
Yeah, when it comes to fighting, you want to go to Alonzo. Alonzo is your man. When it comes to
and side-scrollers, I love side-scrollers.
Yeah, come to me.
And side-scrolling games, I love side-scrollers.
Anything Nintendo, you go to Tyler. Anything else, you come to me. PS3 fixing, anything.
No. Here's what you are, Javon. You're the shooter. You are the FPS gamer of our group.
Yeah, go to any, even then with FPSs I know about nearly all genres, except for football.
I'm starting to get into driving as well. I'm starting to play Midnight Club.
Dude, you put me into when it comes to driving. Need for Speed Underground 2. Need for Speed Underground 2. You don't, if you say that's a bad game, then
I've still got my bloody Gamecube. I don't even know what my Gamecube is though. It's in the attic somewhere.
How does this have anything to do with what we are talking about?
I don't know. It's a general conversation. Duh.
Well, I didn't know if Gamecubes are a part of general conversation. General Godzilla.
Wait, Godzilla, do you like Gamecube or no?
Gamecubes, I never owned one, but my friend in America.
Yeah, love the Gamecube, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you for interrupting me.
Yeah, deal with it.
Anyway,
deal with it.
My friend back in Florida, he had a GameCube, and I played a lot of games on his GameCube, and I noticed some subtle differences. For example, Sonic Heroes on the PS2 has terrible frame rate.
But on the GameCube, it's perfect.
Exactly. How does that work?
Somebody at my school, I need to stop saying that. Somebody at my college said Shadow the Hedgehog was a fantastic game. And then he said this, oh yeah, I completed it. I was like, did you get the last story? He was like, last story, what's the last story? And I was like, you only completed level, didn't you? And then he says, you know you have to play the level, like, West Office 10 times. He goes, no you don't. I was like, yes you do, to get the last ending. And I was like, oh.
Guess who also said that?
Who?
Dexter's Lab. He didn't know there was a final ending.
No, I did, but I couldn't. There was this one mission where you have to find all the robots, and I couldn't find them because the map was so bloody big. I couldn't find it.
That's one of the yes, you're right. That's one of the huge problems with Shadow the Hedgehog. The map's way too fucking big.
Oh yeah, totally. I agree. The only thing I like about Shadow the Hedgehog is chaos control.
Yeah.
Yeah, BT
The soundtrack was good though. The intro soundtrack as well was really good.
Oh yeah, so it's not horrible soundtrack.
Vocal soundtrack was good, but everything else was good.
Oh yeah, like the only song you're really gonna remember is Specialties, and that's because you play it 10 times. I mean, yeah, that's just terrible.
So what about the Kingdom Hearts franchise? Let's go on to that.
Yeah, what we were supposed to be talking about in the first place. The gigantic clusterfuck, especially 3D. 3D is a huge clusterfuck.
Yeah.
When it comes to 3D.
And Recoded is unnecessary in terms of story.
It is unnecessary.
Why would they release a 3D version? It just ruins the fan base. It just deteriorates. That's all it does.
What does?
The Kingdom Hearts fan base. If it's launched on a new console, people won't be bothered to buy the game. Therefore, it deteriorates.
That's actually a good point.
Well, wait.
Of course it is.
Say that
I'm
again.
the smartest out of the whole group. Deal with it.
Well, but
Sure
anyway,
you are. Say that again.
I
he said basically that if they keep releasing new Kingdom Hearts games on different consoles, like every single Kingdom Hearts game being on a different console, it'll make the fan base deteriorate because of the fact that some people aren't going to be bothered to go out and buy a 3DS just to play this one game.
I won't say you'll deteriorate it, but it will lessen the
appeal.
marvel. It will lessen the appeal. It'll be more like it's on another console. I can't get that. Nintendo sucks.
That's how I was when I saw 358 Days for the first time. Because when I was a kid, I played Kingdom Hearts 1 on PS2. I somehow managed to play Chain of Memories on the
I've never played Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories 2, 358 Days, or Recoded. I've only played Birth by Sleep and 3D.
I've played 1, 2, Chain of Memories, Recoded, 358 Days over 2, Birth by Sleep, and 3.
So much.
But the only ones I've actually fully completed myself were Birth by Sleep, 358 Days, and I watched Tyler practically finish 3D, so
yeah, it's on critical mode.
Yeah.
Rich was absolutely mysterious figure, you man.
Sadly, I never got to play 1 or 2. Why? Because every time it sold out. That's the only problem. It just sold out straight away. I couldn't buy it anywhere else. It just sold out. That's why I never played 1 or 2.
Luckily, I had a friend who had both Kingdom Hearts games. So I basically said, "Hey, can I borrow Kingdom Hearts?" He said, "Sure." I played it for about a week. I didn't want to give it back, but I had to. And then I said, "Hey."
I heard of it when I had to trade in Ninja Gaiden, and I never got Kingdom Hearts, but I had to trade in Ninja Gaiden. I saw it and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? And then I was like, ooh, about a couple of years later, I was going to get Phantasy Star Portable 2, and it wasn't out yet, and I was really pissed. Oh, no, it was out, but I wasn't old enough. It was 16 for some odd reason. I was really pissed. So I thought, I've heard of Kingdom Hearts before, I'll get it. At first I was like, I don't like this, because I was still pretty pissed off that I couldn't get Phantasy Star Portable 2. But after that, it grew on me, and then I loved Birth by Sleep.
Oh yeah, totally. Birth by Sleep's a great game.
My first Kingdom Hearts was...
This game's awesome.
My first Kingdom Hearts was 358 Days over 2. That was the best experience I had out of the Kingdom Hearts franchise. But I'm hoping to get the HD collection that they've just released.
Yeah, I want the HD. Me too. I want to experience the original.
Because honestly, all the Kingdom Hearts games are great, in my honest opinion. The only one I can say I don't honestly like playing, and that doesn't mean it's a bad game, but I just don't like playing it, Chain of Memories. Chain of Memories is the only one I can always, if I start playing it, I end up putting it down because I get mad or I get annoyed or something.
I'm sorry, I'm just playing something.
The only time, I remember I was playing Chain of Memories the other day, and the moment I got to the Jafar fight, I was like, that's it, I'm done.
Like, talking about the GBA version.
Yes, the GBA version. I don't know why they even made a Chain of Memories. Why make a PS2 version of the Game Boy Advance game?
Made a Chain of Memories, and now they're doing the HD version of Chain of Memories.
Like, I don't get that. Why would you remake Chain of Memories for the PS2? Why didn't you just make it for the PS2? Or, better yet, why have it on 2 consoles, but then one is better than the other?
Don't ask me.
I think that's the idea of a remake, Alonzo.
Yeah, I know that's the idea of a remake, but this isn't a remake. This is just putting the same game on the PS2, only with, 3D graphics. It's the exact same game.
Cutscenes.
Yeah, and cutscenes. But the story is still pretty stupid. I mean...
The Chain of Memories follows on to 2. 2 apparently has the worst intro, but 2 kind of where it started to get confusing. And then...
Wouldn't you say Birth by... Or Tyler, wouldn't you say Birth by Sleep explains most of the Kingdom Hearts, like...
No, Birth by Sleep just kind of answers a lot of questions, like, oh, how did Sora, Kairi, and Riku get their Keyblades? And how did
where did the
Zane
harvest and the thing come from? Yada yada yada, so on and so forth.
It explains a lot of... It also explains the Heartless and the...
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I know, but like, I'm still frustrating, okay? Leave me alone. It also explains, like, the Heartless and the Nobodies and more of them, and then it kind of follows that on in Kingdom Hearts 3D.
Which
Yeah,
I don't even know how well that did. To be honest.
It is so confusing with the wait. So Riku's in a twofold nightmare. How can they connect to each other? Yeah, so on and so forth. Or how time travel and all that. And
Kingdom Hearts 3D confusing, and here's the reason why they put it.
Kingdom Hearts 3D is so confusing. Like how they connecting, like how the boss Gargoyle connects into the he falls from the cathedral in Riku's boss, right, when you defeat him, and then he falls from the cathedral in Sora's and punches the ground. But and then where he gets to the last level where you find out that Riku's in a twofold nightmare and he becomes a quote-unquote dream eater, and you're thinking, where's Sora if you can grab him and he's still in the nightmare? What?
Also, time travel was way too confusing. They had to retcon it like twice in their own story.
They retconned the time travel. They're saying they came here and now they have to go, and then everyone will forget. Retcon.
Not to mention, you want to know why they added in time travel in this game? What I honestly think.
Why?
Okay, Final Fantasy 13-2. What was this gimmick? Time travel. Did it do time travel well?
No.
Yeah, to an extent. Yes, it did, to an extent.
I don't think it did.
It did? Did you play 13-2 or 13-1?
Oh yeah, that was 13-1, sorry.
13-1? 13-1? No, 13 sucked.
13-1 didn't have time travel, dude. It just had a really confusing story about Falsi, Lusty, and Cocoon and all that crap. But
13-2, no, I'm sorry. 13-1 sucked. It was the story was linear and terrible, and Fang and Vanille got too much limelight. Vanille was annoying, and Fang became Ragnarok for someone. And then 13-2 was really unneeded. Better story, but really unneeded. It just asks why. Plus, you have to pay for the ending.
And Lightning Returns. Lightning Returns is the middle finger to the face to all Final Fantasy VII fans.
Yeah, pretty much. It gives you the middle finger. You know why? Because they keep giving costumes from like the Cloud costume or the Aerith costume to Lightning.
And the worst part is they practically function exactly the same as the Final Fantasy VII people that the costume is from. So in a sense, they are basically saying, haha guys, we can make a Final Fantasy VII remake, but we're not gonna. Wanna know why? Because we are Square Enix. It's kind of like Capcom. Why do we do this to our fans? Why do we keep giving them the short end of the stick? Simple.
Why?
Shut up.
Shut up. I remember that video. Javon, do you know that Capcom has only got 152 million in the bank, and GTA 5 costs twice as much, well, nearly.
Yep. GTA 5 like made 800 million in one day.
More than
on the release date. It made more than Black Ops 2.
I'm not surprised.
Not surprised because this is GTA.
And,
Exactly.
And I bet you when
Even though
GTA
the
Online
scripts of
comes
the
on,
meaning of
the
Amazon are way
servers are
too
gonna
serious.
crash.
Why didn't you know this is the first GTA game that I actually like?
No, the servers are gonna crash. I bet you when GTA Online comes on.
Hang on a second. This is weird. It says there's 3 characters.
Yeah.
Yet there's a 4th character slot.
I'm sure it's for DLC or something.
Oh no!
What?
DLC characters, man.
What's wrong
I
with
swear to God, if I find out that character is locked onto the disc, I will kill Rockstar
Yeah,
Games.
if they do a Capcom, then
What's wrong? What's wrong with DLC characters?
Okay, you know Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
Yeah.
You know how many characters are locked onto the game's disc
What do you
and
mean?
we're
and then
supposed to be
them in
DLC?
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
What do you
No,
mean?
not Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the original Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
No, I mean, then they put it onto Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and you start to pay for it.
Yeah.
No, we'll talk about Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Okay, let me explain it to Javon. Basically, Javon, imagine this. You pay 40 pounds, 30, 40 pounds for a new game.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, we're using English currency because Javon and Tyler are in England. Okay, you pay 30, 40 pounds for a new game, Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
That'll be
Yeah,
$60,
awesome.
$60, wouldn't it?
Yeah, in America it's $60.
Yeah.
And you pay for your game. Yeah, it's awesome. Street Fighter Cross Tekken, good 2D fighting action fun. Oh, there's some extra character slots here. They're DLC characters. Oh boy, well I'm gonna buy them with my hard-earned money. Let me go on Google to find info about these characters. Wait a minute.
You on the disc?
Hacked into the game and
So
revealed.
you're downloading a... Hold on.
No. Let me say it. Somebody hacked into the game and showed that these characters were actually already in the game. They were just locked and only become unlocked when you buy them.
Yeah, you're buying for a key that shouldn't exist. A lock that shouldn't exist.
Don't even get me started on the stupid DLC stuff that Capcom does. Because if I start talking about serious stuff, I'm gonna get insane.
Alonzo, that is another rant for another video, my friend.
I know. All I'm saying is, here's a bit of foreshadowing. Asura's Wrath DLC ending. That's all I'm gonna say.
Asura's Wrath DLC. What? I have. Do you know what? The only thing I've seen it about 10 times and I haven't bought it. Why? Because there's so many good games coming out. I just haven't had the time to play it or buy it.
What, Asura's Wrath?
Yeah, I saw it like 10 times in the shops.
I've wanted to buy it so much times, but of course, me being broke.
I need a new computer, to be honest.
Well,
So how do you think the Kingdom Hearts franchise is going? It's going good. If when the third one comes out, at least.
they need to end it, but they're not gonna end it.
No, I think they'll
Yeah.
end. I think they'll end it at number 3, won't they?
No, they said they're gonna end this saga.
Oh,
Wonder what I really want them to do.
what?
You know, I haven't started.
I want them to do someone that does hand-to-hand combat.
He wants Axel.
What like Sengoku Kusara, that guy?
Yes, exactly like that. Somebody.
That would defeat the purpose of a hack and slash.
Well,
No.
tough. You're gonna have to wait, my friend.
Sakura is a hack and slash. Yet Ieyasu Tokugawa.
Dude, that's gonna ruin the idea of Keyblade.
Yeah, but remember, you look at 358 Days. You know how many characters are playable in that game and don't have a Keyblade? At least 13.
Do we need? Why do we need hand-to-hand combat?
Because it's just it's a different type of combat. I mean, the same style of Keyblade combat's gonna get boring after a while.
Then why do you play the series?
Because the game constantly is fun. But even
Then
I have
why
to say.
change to hand-to-hand combat? Don't change it.
No, I didn't say change it. I
That's
just
a
said
bad
add it. No.
idea.
You're not.
It's a very risky idea, Alonzo.
No, I didn't say change it. I just said add it.
That's a really risky idea, you know.
Again, if they add it as an optional, not forced thing, nobody will care.
Then if they're gonna do it like Lingwin Sentiment, because he did combat.
Like I said,
Lingwin Sentiment and No Heart did combat with the keyblades attached to their arms.
like I said, so long as it is.
And
the great arguments of Cruel Wolf Gaming, isn't it grand?
Like I said, so long as it is not forced.
Alonzo, they've already done hand-to-hand combat. You do know that, right?
What?
They've done hand-to-hand combat already.
When?
Riku in the form of his dark shadows.
That doesn't count.
Pardon?
That does not count.
Terror or Lingering Sentiment, when he attaches the keyblades to his arms, and No Hearts as well. He's done hand-to-hand combat.
Okay, attaching a keyblade to your arms does not count as hand-to-hand.
And there's a series of punches and kicks.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
But then why can't we do it? Why can't we
That's
do
not
it?
hand-to-hand combat. Now what the fuck is hand-to-hand combat?
Okay, here's my point that you're not getting. Here's my point you're not getting. I want to do hand-to-hand combat. I don't want to see the CPU.
But do other fans want to do hand-to-hand combat? Please leave it in the comment section below. And that is all we have time, because I have not got any more space to record on my computer. I'm so sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Any last words for you two? So I just leave you two lovebirds to argue.
Excuse me.
That's it. Goodbye. That's my last word. Shut up.
You two lovebirds were just arguing for like 5 minutes. I was just sat here like,
My last word is support Mighty Number 9 as Shantae Half Genie Hero.
Oh,
Yeah. Get
Oh my god! Oh my god! We hit 2.5 mil.
God. That is all we have time for, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave a like and a comment in the description below.
Okay.
See you. Goodbye.
Sayonara.